Geminis, welcome to the Invisible Eye Tarot, and I have a message for you today. This message is for all Geminis placement, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, Geminis, let's look into your energy. Let's see what's going on. Welcome to Leo season. Ooh, Gemini, the Tower. Speaking of Uranus in Gemini for the next 8 years, sudden changes, surprises, disruption, but it's really sudden changes. What else do we have for you, Geminis? What else do we have in your energy? The Knight of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is you rushing towards something, laser focus, in your element, passionate, going after something with determination. This is moving really fast, okay? This is, the fastest moving knight of the deck. So it could speak of like things happening super fast, quick. It could be somebody else's energy too, like someone maybe rushing in towards you to sweep you off your feet or to confront you. It could even be that, because the Knight of Swords is very direct, okay, and very confrontational. He's not afraid to speak his truth, to see what he has to say, and he doesn't care about who is feeling unease with whatever things that he has to say. He lacks finesse in the sense that he's very abrupt, but with that being said, he has finesse in stealth, in quickness, agility. So he has finesse in that sense, definitely. You don't want to come for the Knight of Swords. So what's at the center of the energy? We have the Fool. So this is Aquarian. This is a new beginning, guys. This is even a clean slate for some of you. This is starting a new journey. This is also taking a leap of faith. Leap first and the universe will catch you. This is one of those things that I saw in my oracle readings for us, guys, Gemini's collective. There's something about, I feel like you have to take a leap or to take a risk when it comes to something, and the universe got you. He's got you, but he just needs you to make that jump. Uranus in Gemini, once again, I'm getting those Uranus in Gemini's type vibe. What's in the current near future energies for you, Geminis? We place these like this. So what's in the current near future energies for Geminis? This is something that you may be going through right now for some of you guys in the collective, or a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to up to 4 weeks from now. Some of you, like I said, might be going through this right now. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. A lot of love coming into your energy, Geminis. Love being shared, given, and returned in full. Love overflowing, maybe in shapes of relationships, romantic relationships. But when it comes to relationships, you're totally content and fulfilled. And there's a lot of love for you coming in for you, especially in the near future. And what else do we have still in the same timeline in the current near future energies? Oh, very nice. We have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody is feeling left out in the cold. For you, the Five of Pentacles was definitely your energy. In all the previous readings that I've been doing, I was like, this is you. Or even in the past 3 months or 3-4 months, I was like, this is not you anymore, Gemini. This energy belongs to the past. It belongs to the past cycle, the cycle that was really rough, and you overcame this energy, and you never were in the lack mentality. You were moving a lot in that 6, which is the opposite. It's generosity, it's prosperous energy and mentality. You're not afraid to give because you know that you'll never lack. So and there's a lot of alchemy in that Six of Pentacles. So you've been embodying that six a lot and that Nine of Pentacles a lot. So it's very far from the five, even if in physical reality you were still in five, like it was in my case. In heart, soul, mind, and spirit, you were not in that like mentality. And now that we have crossed over from the other cycle into the next one, when I see the Five of Pentacles, I think it's someone in your energy who feels left out in the cold, or maybe impoverished because they don't have access to you, because they're not you're not in each other's lives. So let's say about the Tower. Let's clarify the Tower. Why do we have a surprise? What is the shock here? What's the revelation? What's going on? What is it about? Seven of Swords. You might be shocked, or someone might be shocked by secret moves. You might be the one moving in that Seven of Swords, where you are very discreet and moving in silence. And all of the things that you do in silence could be shocking once it's going to come to light. Or maybe there are things going on, they're happening, and it's like you're moving around under people's nose. So like people might be surprised by certain things that they see. It might be seeming out of nowhere because they never saw you move, they never saw it coming. Let's clarify that Seven of Swords. Okay, guys, I have the Six of Swords that came up. So 7, 6. Six of Swords, you're moving on. It's like you're doing things. And the things that you are doing in silence it's connected or related to the fact that you are moving on. Some of you you're planning a travel, you're gonna be traveling, and you don't want people to know. Like you're totally hush about your traveling plans and some destination where you're headed. You're very discreet about it. You're planning the whole thing, but nobody knows. Maybe some of you, it could look like some of you, you're taking I don't want to say a secret trip, but you're going on a trip and nobody knows. You're gonna be out, and then they're gonna know when you're gonna come back with all of like the gifts from the other country. But here it's like you're moving on to calmer waters. The Six of Swords in spiritually, it's like moving on. You've learned your lesson. You're ready to just be up to the next thing, and you're at peace with yourself, and you also want the desire to move towards peace and tranquility of mind. You have integrated all of the conflicts that came with the Five of Swords, which is a very rough energy, and you want to move away from that conflict. That person on the boat is a friendly person. It is a friend that is ushering you safe passage towards tranquility and peace of mind. And then I have the Star, Geminis. So Aquarian energy once more. Uranus in Gemini. And I say that Aquarian, Uranus in Gemini because Uranus is the ruler of your cousin sign, Aquarius. So when I see these energies ruled by Uranus, I cannot stop to think. I cannot help to think about like Uranus and Gemini energy. You're moving towards something, but you're also moving towards wish fulfillment. You're moving about whatever it means, and all of what it means to have Uranus in Gemini right now. You are headed towards that, and it's like it's run on the people's nose. People don't realize that there's a shift, and that Uranus in Gemini is something that is favoring you. This is something that goes well with you, with us Geminis, okay? It's an energy that we're going to profit and benefit from those energies and these alignments. But I see a lot of healing. Speaking of moving on to calmer waters with that Star, I see a lot of healing. I see something that you've been hoping for a very long time coming to pass as well. Some of you, you're gonna experience fame or something along those lines too. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Why do we have the Knight of Swords? And here, Geminis, I picked it. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So you are determined to have generational wealth. You are determined to have everything and anything. You are determined to have it. You're very passionate about this goal. Ten of Pentacles, it's a very nice energy to see in a reading, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be a billionaire overnight. It just means that you're going to have maybe a career for some of you, a career maybe where you make more money than you had in your past job. It could be also just making profit. Even if it's not a huge profit, it is still a profit. Like you're gaining, making gains. It's also definitely attached to material comfort. This is having everything and anything. This is also intergenerational card where you have great advices from elders in this energy. You have this great connection with your elders and the younger generation, and all of you are in each other's lives and connected, and there's just this symbiosis around you. This is what this card symbolizes too. But you are determined to have all of this energy. You're definitely going for that, and it might result into you actually having it because it's showing up. Whatever you were determined to go after, that end goal is the Ten of Pentacles, or the result of all of the actions or this rushing in that you're doing is going to be generational wealth. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. So guys, it looks very good. We have clarity of purpose, triumphant success. You get what you want. What it is that you want, you get it. It might come with some level of confrontation. And I can say that because we also have the Knight of Swords. Like I told you earlier, the Knight of Swords can be confrontational in his nature. So you have this win. It's a triumph, and it could be, there could be some, little bit of a confrontation around that win. Clearing up the air, epiphanies, the Swords energy, pretty cutthroat, doesn't play around, no nonsensical type of energy. I'm speaking about swords. So for the other people that are not necessarily as cold or as rational as the swords people, it might be rough. So it could come across as a confrontation, but not necessarily on the side of the swords people. But it looks really good. You're going after something, whether you have it or it's a goal, you're going to succeed with the Ace of Swords. It's a confirmation that it's something that you're actually going to reach and going to have. What else do we have with the Ace of Swords? Let's clarify the Ace of Swords. I had the Sun and the High Priestess, but I want one card. So you know about like this happiness, or you knew you would get it. You knew all along that you will reach that place of extreme happiness and bliss. And here, the card that I have is the Seven of Cups to clarify all of this. You have options. You have several options. You are contemplating several options. There's confusion with having to choose one out of the several options with the Seven of Cups. It's messy. You cannot make an informed decision or choice. You have to go with your guts, with your intuition to make that informed decision or that decision. And you might pick something, it could be a blessing in disguise or the opposite. You can pick something that you think is good and then it's poison. So there's something tricky about that Seven of Cups energy. But I see it as, you have options. You are contemplating several options because you've reached that place of, having a lot of money and being very successful and having everything clear in your energy, like that clarity of purpose. Let's say about the Fool. Why do we have the Fool? At the center of your energy, we have the Emperor under the Fool. You have this new beginning. You might be dealing also with a very influential male person. You might be dealing with an employer, a CEO, somebody in charge. You could be that Emperor as well, where you are in charge in this new journey of yours, in this new beginning. You are now in charge. You have order and structure in your life. You have support and trust following a period of chaos, instability, and conflict. Now you have that. This is what the Emperor means as well. It's like, even though things are actually outside of your control, you have the wisdom to know that, there's this underlying order, even if it doesn't look like it, and you trust in the principle of order. So Why do we have the Emperor here? Justice, guys. Libra. So we have Aquarian, Aries, and Libra here. Oops, sorry. Upside down. Justice, Libra. Your cousin signs with the Aries down here. We have Scorpio, Aries with the Tower here, guys. So you might be dealing with one of these cards, and once again we have Aquarian with the Star. But with the Justice card, you're getting some sort of justice, and I feel like I said earlier, you could be dealing with a person that is a very influential authority figure. But here I just feel the sense of this new beginning and things being under control, things being in order. Um, I get stability, foundation. I get also that after a very shaky, sketchy time, you finally get to have something, great foundations. Maybe there's been towers and old foundation had to crumble, but now you can build on a solid, great foundation and build something more that is more magnificent and greater than what was there before. Okay, but you also have trust and support back into your energy with the Emperor. This is what it means. Could be your form of justice, just to have this sort of order and structure in your life. Let's see what else we have here. Let's clarify these energies. And then we have Judgment. Very interesting. Justice and judgment, they go together. Maybe there's a judgment that came through. Justice was served in spiritual court, and it could very well be that there's a situation from the past that is being revived. Something that you thought was done, buried, dead, is coming back to life under a new form, or you get a second win at something. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in the current near future energies. We have all of this love coming in for you, Geminis. What is this about? We have the Three of Cups. So this is your real ones. This is your soul tribes. This is the people that you celebrate with. There's some sort of celebration. I get very social energy and a lot of love for you. Just very pleasant times, very social, a lot of love, a lot of great time with your close friends, your family, get-togethers, replenishing your energies from being around these people, pulling your strength and energy from being around these people, and they feel the same way from being around you. Then we have the Three of Wands. So you're looking towards the future. Your ships are coming in. There's something, a dream that is taking form, or dreams that are crystallizing for you. Could also be an expectation of a relationship, which would lead to the Four of Wands, the marriage card. But here it's just, your ships are coming in. You are manifesting something. You're excited, you want expansion, and you are turned towards the future. What else do we have here? I'm hearing the return on something. Your ships are coming in. Sorry guys. We have the Lovers. This is us, Geminis. Could be a relationship, like I said, guys, but like a very special connection, like soulful, spiritual connection. I don't want to say twin flame, but that level, special type of connection. It could be that there's a lot of love in your energy. This is your real ones that we see here, the people that are from the same cloth as you, cut from the same cloth, the same weird as you, and then now you have the Lovers, which could be a relationship. And I only say that because we have the Three of Wands right above, and I said it's also expectation of a relationship. Sorry guys. So let's see about the Five of Pentacles. Why do we have the Five of Pentacles in the current near future energies? Are you feeling lack somewhere, or left out, or is this somebody else? Why do we have that Five of Pentacles? have a card here? Oh, the Eight of Swords. Wow, Geminis, these are like past cycle energies. For me, the Eight of Swords is definitely you. It's traditionally your energies and ways, Geminis. This is feeling stuck. This is feeling jammed up by society. This is being censored by them, ostracized and marginalized by the status quo. If it's not restrictions that you are imposing on yourself, right? If it's something that you are imposing on yourself, it's like analysis paralysis, overthinking, spiraling, and then you cannot do, you don't know what to do, you can't move, you're paralyzed, you're stuck. It could either be one of these two. You could be feeling out of your element and like your ends are tied or you don't know what to do, and it might be because of self-imposed restrictions, things that you don't have to hold these restrictions upon yourself, but you do, but they are very limiting, and then it's affecting you in the way that you feel impoverished or left out, if it's you guys, right, Geminis? But here this is being left out, and this is being left out by the status quo. What is this about? Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You know, made out to be the bad guy, that kind of shit. And then we have the title card. Like, in spite of being in these energies, you are on your way of your badass self. It basically says that, okay, the title card, but I use it as an indicator of like what's definitely coming up for you in your energies, what you're definitely going to be facing next. And it's what is happening, you know, what is already happening. Let's clarify this. There's something about first, like I said, for some of you, if physically you are still not in state of mind, but you are still someone that is very limited with their means, right? A little bit broke, and then could even be ostracized or marginalized, made out to be the villain. Or, you know, people don't want to hear from you because they feel threatened by you. They want to censor you. So you don't have a lot of leeway. You're kind of, you know, jammed up. It's just you're still on your way to your best self. This is what the red card is saying here. Okay, even though you are in that place or still elements of these energies, you are still in it or dealing with it, but you are on the right path. Like, you are still on your way to your best life. And here we have the strength card. So it's just saying be courageous and hang in there. You know, don't give up. Do not give up. Hang in there. What you're looking for is right around the corner. Getting out of these energies is right around the corner. Some of you, it might just be that you are still feeling broke. You are still feeling like you don't have enough to go by. The money is not actually coming in. You are still feeling very limited. Like you don't have a lot of means, maybe with the Eight of Swords. And on top of it, I don't know, maybe you're not welcome. I don't know. Let's see. Just hang in there, guys, with the Strength card. Hang in there. You are on your way to great things. Okay? You just have to hang in there. And then we have Leo. We are in Leo season. So there's something maybe about this season that will click for you, where the situation is definitely going to change. You will get that 10. Look over here. Don't forget that you're going to get that 10. Just hang in there so you can become that Knight of Swords and really go after your stuff. Don't let yourself be discouraged by what you see around you. Maybe things are still rough and hard for some of you, Geminis, and you feel like your hands are tied. And it could be a little bit from you and maybe a little bit from the outside as well. So let's clarify all of the energies, guys. Why do we have the Star? You are moving towards like some sort of wish fulfillment, guys. And it's going to be shocking because like you're moving around under people's nose. And then we have the Hermit clarifying these energies. You might be dealing with a Virgo or going towards a Virgo, having some sort of wish fulfillment with like someone who's kind of shy, or a Virgo once again. Or I don't know, there's a wish fulfillment, but it's like you retreat to do this soul searching and do this self-healing. you're really taking care of yourself and you just kind of want to move on. But I think there's a lot of healing. You know, the story with like the hermit, I get a lot of healing and self-healing, healing journey. But it's definitely going to happen. um, why do we have all of these options with the Seven of Cups following the generational wealth that you're gonna get? I have the Queen of Wands, so you're looking very good, attractive, confident, assertive, feeling yourself. You are in a good place and you're totally vibrant. There's a lot of passion here. So let's say about the judgment, the justice and judgment. Why do we have these? Someone wants to befriend you. We have like the Page of Cups. Someone wants to reach out to you. Someone wants to befriend you. You might be dealing with an emperor. That could be like your divine masculine. And it's part of your justice for this emperor to come back in your energy with the judgment. And now this person, this emperor wants to reach out to you. Or it's like part of like the judgment that you are receiving as people, or someone reaching out to you. The Page of Cups is also for me an energy where somebody does something so kind towards you, and a kind gesture that you did not see coming, that you did not expect. And it's like pleasantly surprising, but really something that you needed that you didn't even think you need. So it's a very, very lovely, sweet, positive, loving energy coming towards you. Why do we have the Lovers? You have all of your real ones, and here you're showing up in your own reading, guys. The Four of Swords. So resting, putting things into focus, integrating something, and healing. And I'm also getting replenishing energies. Like if you guys were overdid it, you've been around people. Some of you are empaths, okay? So empaths, they need a special energetic hygiene. You know, you need to have your me time to recharge. You need to recharge, and you need to spend a little bit of time alone, connect with nature, have a spa day. I don't know what you do to reconnect, but to fill up your inner well, okay, to replenish your energy, you need to do that. And I feel like you need to do that. But it's like maybe there's been a lot of adrenaline with like all of the love that you've been experiencing, and it looks like you're going to socialize a lot, and there's things that are on your way to you, exciting things, and definitely more love with the Lovers, okay? Could be, you know, yourself, a new iteration of yourself that you need to integrate, because we have the Lover and the Four of Swords, and you need to fill up your inner world for sure. With the Strength card, did I not tell you 2 seconds ago that you need to hang in there so you can be that Knight of Swords right here that will get the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You just need to hang in there. You just need to get past your fears, your concern, your worries, your whatever you put up there to restrain yourself, like self-restraint. This is like the 8 of Swords energy. Go past that, hang in there, keep going, doing whatever that you are doing right now. Keep doing it. You're getting out of here. You're getting out of this energy. You just need to not quit. You just need to keep doing it and hang in there. Eventually, your energy is going to become that Knight of Swords that will get that 10 of Pentacles right here, guys. So this is it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next week.